Yeah, we're good till the end of the year. There you go. Oh, check it out. It's doing it again.
Go again. Try it. Try the
let's see
magic trick.
If my trick works. It's supposed to work on COM2 as well, right?
Yeah. Yep. Already got 1215, so that's why you're not seeing any change.
Oh, sorry. I meant. Okay, there you go.
Flight 16, St. Carlos ground, runway 30, run up a taxi via Juliet.
Oh, wow. Ah, there it is.
There you go. All right, well.
Use caution. Taxiway Mike is close between Golf Fingers and Taxiway Lima. Runway 3012 Vasties are out of service until further notice. Rotating beacons also out of service. Advise initial contact of information India. Thank house time information India, time 1847, wind calm, visibility 10, sky condition clear, temperature 13, dew point 09, altimeter 3033. Expect visual approach runway 30 in use. All IFI aircraft contact, ground control for clearance 10 minutes prior to taxi. Notems, multiple cranes up in San Carlos cross out to airspace, use caution. Taxiway Mike is close between Golf Fingers.
One more time.
Runway 3012 Vasties are out of service until further notice. Rotating beacons also out of service. Advise initial contact of information India. Thank house time information India, time 1847, wind calm, visibility 10, sky condition clear, temperature 13, dew point 09, altimeter 3033. Expect visual approach runway 30 in use. All IFI aircraft contact, ground control for clearance 10. Golf Fingers and Taxiway Lima, runway 301.
Okay.
Stand by, I'm going to get this walk in the run-up area.
Oh. Alright. Com radios, altimeters are set, squawk code is 1.
St. Carlos ground, flight 14 kilo parking, requesting a Coyote Hills departure with flight following to Stockton. We have information India.
Bayflight calling St. Carlos ground, what's your call sign one more time?
Bayflight 14.
Bayflight 14, St. Carlos ground, runway 30, run up a taxi via taxiway Juliet.
30 run up via Juliet, Bayflight 14.
Bayflight 14, flight following to Modesto, you said?
Stockton, Bayflight 14.
Was that the end of the transmission? Looks like it.
Yep.
Yeah, sometimes they come back with a squawk right away, sometimes take longer, so
okay, yeah.
you can...
San Carlos ground, Skyhawk, Bayflight 30 at Kilo parking for a Woodside departure with India.
Bayflight 14, stand by. Bayflight 16, you ready for your information?
Roger, Bayflight 16.
Bayflight 16, squawk is 0350 and NorCal, correction, and Oakland Tower is 127.2.
0350127.2, Bayflight 16.
Bayflight 14, squawk is 0336 and NorCal's 125.35.
Stand by, Bayflight 14.
Go for it. He said standby, so that's the end of that. So he's taxiing, so he's not going to copy the squawk when he's taxiing.
Yeah.
Span 27, I got your eye for clearance. Advise ready copy.
He was probably busy.
Span 27, ready copy.
Oh, that's not. He didn't get you.
He meant like go again later? I thought, okay.
San Jose, Victor 334,
No.
as filed. Expect flight level 190, 5 minutes after departure, NorCal departure.
Ground toward Bayflight 14, the squawk. Bayflight 14 said standby.
Yeah.
The tower, so That's the end of that. So you could have gone in after that. That's
No,
all.
but I mean, when he told me stand by,
He didn't ask you to stand by.
Huh?
Did he say stand by?
Yeah.
I thought I heard something else. No worries.
I thought he said Bayflight 30 stand by.
Eastman 27, read back right.
Did he? I didn't hear that.
I don't think he said that.
I don't think he said that.
Bayflight 16, ready, copy.
Okay. Don't we have like the replay function here?
Oh.
Ah. Okay, so Bayflight 16 is now ready to copy.
Is that for Bayflight 16?
Bayflight 16, confirm squawk 0350 and open tower 127.2.
0350-127.2, Bayflight 16.
And Bayflight 14, squawk is 0336 and NorCal is 125.35.
Bayflight 14, 0336, 125.35, Bayflight 14.
Okay. San Carlos Tower, Skyhawk Bayflight 30 at Kilo Parking for a Woodside departure with India.
Bayflight 30, San Carlos ground, runway 30, run up taxi via Juliet.
30 run up via Juliet, Bayflight 30. Okay. Your controls.
My controls. Good, your controls.
My controls.
Your controls.
Clear. Good opportunity to check that the instruments are indicating correctly. HSI and compass are in agreement. So best I can tell, the wind is coming like straight up.
Yep, straight up, and is pointed to the left or right?
I can't tell that it's either.
It's pointed slightly to the right.
You can tell from that?
Yeah.
Ah. Okay.
San Carlos Ground, Rabbit Dog at Juliet Parking. I'll need the use of Juliet and Kilo to get back around to the
As you get closer, you'll see
hangar.
it.
Rabbit Dog, San Carlos ground, proceed on taxiway Juliet.
Oh yeah.
Proceed on Juliet, Rabbit Dog.
I don't like to get too close. All right.
Number 7918 November, San Carlos, are you on?
All right, run up checklist.
18 November, keep the 101 to your right, altimeter 3032, contact San Francisco
straight,
Tower
brakes are held, fuel
120.5.
selector valve is both, engine system fuel quantity. All right, on the money.
Just make sure your RPM is not too low, so keep it at about 900. There you go.
There you go. All right, I'd like to check bitstream. Yep, okay. Autopilot, flight director is on, heading mode is on. There you go. You can override it and disconnect it. Flight director is off. Elevator trim control is set for takeoff. Flight controls.
Carlos ground, Cessna 152, base flight 4 at Juliet parking. Request taxi for Hillsdale departure with India.
Base flight 4, St. Cross ground 180, run up to taxi via taxiway Juliet.
I mean the nose going up and down?
Juliet,
Yeah, that happens.
Base flight 4.
Okay, controls are free and correct, but... Oh yeah, they are. Fine. It works. Alright, all static, check. Yeah, we have a bump. PFD and MFD have no red X's that I can see, and standby instruments are indicating correctly and are not flagged. Alright, we're going to do the run-up, make sure best power, and go up to 1800. Alright, everything is in the green. Left magneto check, 70 is acceptable. Back to 1800, right, 80 is acceptable, and looks good. Yeah. Okay. Everything is in the right range, and we're going to do an idle check. And the engine doesn't die. Back to 900 and lean for ground. I feel the throttle on this one is like kind of loose. Alright. We're gonna skip the GPS checking, we don't really need it for this. Common nav. I want to be setting this to 1215. The rest of it can remain as is.
Yep.
FMS and GPS flight plan, we don't need it. Where is... There you go. Squawk code is 1200. CDI soft key. Heading bug to runway heading. There you go. 30. Altitude selector. So we said we're going to start at 2000. Oops. We're going to start at 2000 just so we're absolutely sure we're not going to bust the Bravo on that side, and then as soon as we turn Woodside, we're going to climb to 2,500 and then 3,000, then 3,500.
Yep, sounds good.
Okay. Takeoff briefing. We are going to take off from 30, depart Woodside, and then head over the practice area for some fun stuff. If we experience power loss during the takeoff run before I called in the air, we're going to stay on the runway. If we experience power loss immediately after that, before I call out a runway, we land back on the runway. If you experience power loss after I call out a runway, you will take over and land us straight ahead. After I call safe altitude, we are going to, if we experience power loss, we are going to teardrop to the right and come back to the runway. Flaps are up, fuel pump switch is off, cabin doors and windows are secured.
So I'm just gonna. You're doing great. On your takeoff briefing, everything is good. You know that part where you say I'm gonna take controls, like me.
Yeah.
I want that to change now. And it doesn't matter what happens. I want you to be in control.
Okay.
Because guess what? When you solo, I'm not gonna be there.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay, so I will want you to still be in control if it happens, and if required, I'll butt myself in. But I want you to be with the frame of mind that it's all you.
That's a good point. Yeah. Yeah. Sounds good.
In real world, if required, I'll come in. But if I want your frame of mind to be, it's you.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay.
Right, cool.
I guess you're right, but I'm flip-flopping between acting it as if like it was the real deal and the fact that we are actually in this plane, and if something happens, you may actually need to come in, right?
So that's the deal with training, right?
Yeah.
It's hard. So I want you to be, because when you do your face check and then when you do your solo, we want you to be in the frame of mind that you are PIC.
Roger, sorry, base flight 4.
Base flight 4, St. Cross, 1050, hold short, runway 30.
Taxi and hold short 30, base flight 4.
San Carlos Tower, Skyhawk, base flight 30, it's reserve run up, ready for Woodside departure.
Base flight 4, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 30, base flight 4.
Scout. Base flight 30, San Carlos Tower, hold short runway 30.
Hold short runway 30, base flight 30. Clear.
Base flight 30, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
30, clear for takeoff, base flight 30. All right. Lights. Cameras, 1,200. And we have a final is clear. We have a slight right crosswind.
It's dead. You see the sock is completely dead.
Yeah.
There's no wind. Just neutral is good.
San Carlos Tower, Cessna 5499 Quebec. Holding short runway 30.
Engine instruments all green and airspeed is alive.
5499 Quebec, San Carlos Tower, runway 30. Taxi up, you hold short runway 30.
Taxi up to hold
India.
short 30, 499 Quebec.
Out of runway. VOA.
Sirius 8, Mike, frequency change approved.
Have a good one, 8 Mike.
That's a weird color of the damaged waterway.
What?
I've never seen that waterway red.
I think I'll see it in a minute. I can't see it yet. Oh, the one underneath us?
Yeah. Reddish brown, whatever that is.
Base flight 4, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, base flight 4. Confirm 384 Mike Echo, clear to land.
Hi, 384 Mike Echo, clear to land, runway 30.
Clear to land 384 Mike Echo.
Base flight 30, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved. Good day, base flight 30. I think I turned a little early. I feel like I'm very close to the airport.
No, you're
fine.
You're fine. The higher you get, it's going to feel that you're closer.
Oh, maybe that's what it is.
Not a pattern, right? You're way above it.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait until I climb. I turned Woodside to do my climb checklist. It feels like it's a little too busy around here to be looking at checklists.
Line up and wait 30, 499 Quebec.
I like Woodside departure because it keeps you close to the airport on departure. In case you had to land back finally.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Cessna 384 Mike Echo, runway 30, taxi to Kilo.
308 Kilo, 384 Mike Echo.
We're coming abeam of Woodside Road.
Cessna 99 Quebec, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 30, 99 Quebec.
So I'm overflying. I think now it's a good time to turn, or is it too early still?
Yeah, usually keep your flight path after Woodside Road.
After Woodside, okay.
About now you would turn.
And now I can climb to what the heck?
Wrong knob.
Oh, that's right. I'll do 2,500 until I am clear of this shelf right here.
Yep.
Is the sentry on? I'm not showing a GPS.
Yep, I have it on.
I'm gonna be angling towards SLAC a little bit.
There's some traffic coming in from SLAC, but they're lower.
Frequency change approved, Nine Quebec.
Straight for my
Okay, they're turned.
for takeoff.
30 clear.
So just watch out for them.
I don't
Traffic 2 o'clock below. In the tree, right over the road, over 280. Turning toward us.
Hi.
2 o'clock, 100 feet below us, 200 feet. They're continuing their turn.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Okay, climbing checklist. Airspeed is 780, mixture control is full. Sorry, throttle is full, mixture control is rich, flaps are up, instruments are indicating, light switch, I'm gonna turn off landing and flight plan. We're good.
San Carlos Tower, Cessna 6908, Sierra Papa Palo Alto, negative information transitioning into the Bravo.
Scott, Sierra Papa, San Carlos Tower.
So seems like a good place to turn.
San Carlos South airspace, seek at Datus.
We're going to be coming over SLAC at about 3,500, should be.
San Carlos Tower, stay again for 698, Sierra Papa.
Remain at San Carlos South airspace, seek at Datus, 129.9. Correction, 125.9.
What is wrong with them?
Would you like us to remain outside the San Carlos airspace?
You got that, Datus?
Negative, I just took off from Palo Alto.
Altimeter 3031, ident.
3031, ident, 698 Sierra Papa.
698 Sierra Papa, you have the 101 in sight?
Absolutely.
We have traffic.
West of it.
Roger, keep the 101 to the right, got multiple traffic in the downwind.
That's ahead and to our left.
120.5.
101 to our right, 120.
I don't have it in sight.
698 Sierra Papa.
Skyhawk 3 from my Echo, I'll call your base.
You'll call my base, 38 for Mike Echo.
San Carlos Tower, we
there it is.
We're ready at the run-up area.
Expand 27, go ahead and taxi up to hold short runway 30.
Taxi up, hold short 30, expand 27.
Rat, the guy just beat me.
San Carlos, Carolina 143 Lima, 30 run-up, problem complete.
San Carlos Tower, stand by. Skyline 143, let me taxi up to hold short runway 30.
I'm going to lower this a little bit. Okay, we are 3,590 knots over SLAC.
Chick Bob Julia on the right for a...
First up,
Skyline
let's do some slow flight.
Only 143 Lima, taxi up to hold short runway 30.
I'm going to line up with Crystal Springs.
Back up and hold short 301483 Lima.
Other aircraft on the east side, we're going to hold your position for the Polaris, and that'd be a while.
So this is going to be a slow flight without flaps.
On the right, ready for...
So just flight at slower speed.
Yeah, just give me the speeds and tell me what to do, and I'll do it.
The traffic that is below and behind us is turning back our direction.
Hold your position.
Well, in fact, first I'm going to do my clearing turns.
I think they're maneuvering around SLAC.
I was waiting to be stabilized, which I am.
Clear takeoff 30, wingspan 27.
Skyhawk 3, for Mike Echo, turn base, just a beam, Kaiser.
They're directly behind us, about 500 below.
They're 1,000 below.
1,000 below.
Skyline 616, Papa Juliet, go ahead and taxi up to hold short runway 30.
Taxi up, hold short 30, Papa Juliet. San Carlos Tower, helicopter 8624 Golf.
Make sure you watch your altitude when you're at 35. Don't creep up towards 4.
Downwind left traffic for the northwest overrun.
8624 Golf, Roger, and left downwind, ident when you get a chance.
You got it, we'll do it. That's 24 Golf.
San Carlos Tower, Skyhawk Bay 515, 30 line up area, ready for departure.
All right, I'm going to slow it down.
Skyhawk 3 from Mike Echo, runway 30, clear to land, only.
30 clear to land, cleared for Mike Echo.
Skyline 143 Lima, runway 30.
70 knots.
30 clear, clear for takeoff 143 Lima.
San Carlos Tower, Aero 55958 in the run-up area, ready to go.
Bay 515, hold short, runway 30.
Hold for 30, Bay 515.
I think we're gonna need more power than that to keep this.
Yeah, today we have
John on.
So it's gonna take a lot more.
Skyline 616 Papa Juliet, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff for 6 Papa Juliet.
Wow, even more? I was thinking that the cold air could offset it a little bit. Right there it is.
We're higher today as well, right? 35.
Oh, there's that.
Over departure.
There's traffic 12 o'clock, but they're 1,000 feet below us. See if you can see them off your left.
24 golf final, follow Skyhawk about 2 mile final.
Alright, go ahead and give me a left turn.
8624 golf tower.
24 golf, go ahead.
Left turn.
Skyhawk about 2 mile final.
Wait, no, that's the right.
2 mile final.
Left turn?
San Carlos Tower, Aero 55958, ready to go.
Bay 515, runway 30, clear for
Alright, I
takeoff.
have traffic inside.
30, clear for takeoff, Bay 515.
Way below
Aero
us.
55958, hold short, runway 30.
Aero 55.
Watch your bank, keep it shallow.
Hold short 30.
Remember that in slow flight. Alright, right turn back. When you maneuver at 3500, you get decent clearance from the hill out here, so you can actually come out a little further.
Yeah.
Watch your bank, buddy. Slow flight, not 30 degrees bank. Keep it at about 10 degrees. 10 to 15 at the max, don't go more than that.
Okay.
Slow flight. You're gonna lose altitude.
Yeah, but I've been gaining speed, it's just a mess.
San Carlos Tower,
I think I don't have my... I've been playing with the engine way too much.
November 83 Lima, I will call your base.
You will call my base, 83 Lima.
Skyline 61700, hold short, runway 30.
Alright, taxi 2, hold short 30, and amending, we're doing a Hillsdale departure, sorry, I forgot the new name, 700.
Helicopter 24 golf traffic, 1 mile final.
Super Golf will follow.
Roger, 24 golf number 2, runway 30.
Alright, roll out on that hill.
You got it, long landing.
What? I said roll out on that mountain there.
6165, contact Oakland Tower.
Oakland Tower, 6 Papa Juliet, see a couple hours.
Okay, let's practice that turn one more time. Make sure you keep it within the bank within control, okay?
Yeah.
Alright, so give me a left turn.
Over SLAC 3100, inbound with
Okay, I think this is a good engine.
Okay, sounds good.
606, contact ident.
So, right turn or left turn?
Left turn.
Yeah. Left turn is better.
5606, report 3 mile final, straight approach.
Australian approach, 3 mile final, reporting 905
Alright, so you're banking left, but you're using right aileron, so it doesn't overbank, so you need right rudder. See that? There you go.
High 3 from Mike Echo, run with 30, taxi
Keep the train going to Crystal Springs.
308, 308 from Mike Echo.
Archer 958, run with 30, line up and wait traffic about 3 mile final.
Aero 55958, line up and wait 30.
Skyline 83 Lima, base center approved, traffic home position, run with 30, I'll give you a landing clearance here momentarily.
Turning base, 83 Lima, will wait for your landing clearance.
Go ahead and roll out on Half Moon Bay, and then we'll do a right turn.
Okay.
Cessna 606, ident, got multiple traffic going on just north of SLAC, about 6 targets.
Ident 606.
Okay, you got traffic,
We have that traffic inside below us.
Okay, you also got traffic.
Oh, did you mean to stabilize first or just go into a right turn immediately?
Yeah, you can go into a turn immediately, that's fine.
Looking for that traffic, 606.
Number 958, run with 30, clear for takeoff.
Aero 55958, clear for takeoff, 30.
Cessna 606, traffic's passing behind you, don't factor.
Roger that, 606.
Skyline 70 Sierra, run with 30, clear for takeoff.
Runway 30, clear for takeoff, 6170 Sierra.
Skyline 83 Lima, run with 30, clear for the option.
30 clear for the option, 83 Lima.
Alright, let's roll out on that same mountain as before. And firm.
Cessna 606, you have the airport.
Okay, good, alright. Descend and maintain 3,400.
Skyline about 1 mile.
What?
Run with 30.
Descend and maintain 3,400.
400?
Number 2, following that traffic and looking for that traffic.
At 70 knots. So don't just push that nose down. Pull the power back.
Traffic inside.
And then gently adjust the pitch to hold airspeed.
Archer 958, remain outside of Bravo airspace, frequency change approved.
958.
Actually, take it down to 3,300 and we can practice a climb back up.
I have traffic in sight.
Heading straight for the coast.
Is that 3,300?
3,300, yeah.
.42 Lima, Rome 30, taxi Kilo.
30 taxi and Kilo, 83 Lima.
Okay.
Alright, give me a left turn.
Cessna 70, Sierra, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, 70 Sierra.
Skyhawk 3 from Mike Echo, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
30, clear to take off, 38 from Mike Echo.
And roll out on Crystal Springs. After you roll out on Crystal Springs, climb back up to 3,500.
Okay.
And of course maintain 70. Alright, that looks pretty good. You're getting it under control, good job. Alright, speed it up to 80 knots.
80 knots.
Cessna 606, taxi to parking.
Taxi to parking, we are taking Lima Mike 95666.
Skyline 83 Lima, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
80 knots.
Nice. Alright, get back up to 90 knots.
19? knots.
Alright, good. Whenever you're ready, let's do a power off stall.
Power off stall. I'm gonna do my clearing turns first.
Okay.
St. Carlos Tower, Cessna 290 Tango Whiskey is running up air 30, ready for departure.
Sky 290 Tango Whiskey, St. Carlos Tower, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 300 Tango Whiskey.
Sky 384 Mike, call your base turn momentarily.
We'll call my base 384 Mike Echo.
I know that there is traffic, I just don't have it in sight.
Okay.
And in fact,
which traffic?
This one.
Where is that? Where do you think that guy is? He's like past Crystal Springs, halfway to the coast, so he's like on the other side of the hill.
Yeah.
Is that really a factor?
Not really.
Not really, so I wouldn't worry about that. That's pretty far away.
In fact, we're over Crystal Springs. I'm going to turn around so that we do...
Yeah, that makes more sense. Good.
We do have a little more space.
As you get close to this area of Crystal Springs, the 3,000 foot Bravo starts encroaching on you. You still have enough space, so make the turn happen. You're above 3,000, right? So whenever you maneuver out here, be very careful of that. It gets really close to Crystal Springs. But what happens is if you're at 3,500, then you get more space on the left to make your turn, like over the hills.
Okay.
So sometimes you decide left or right turn based on how high you are.
Okay.
And the airspace at the mountains.
All right. Well, that definitely counted as a clearing turn. I didn't see any traffic.
Sure.
All right, so I'm gonna bug the heading just to be sure. Pick a reference point. Okay.
Yep.
Power 1500, flaps 10. White arc, flaps full. And at 70, I'm going to establish a descent. Okay, this is my approach configuration.
And Tower for 0 Tango Whiskey, we'd like to write down when to Coyote Hills.
0 Tango Whiskey, roger that. Contact our departure.
And we're stabilized.
Write down when to Coyote Hills, thanks, 0 Tango Whiskey.
I'm going to pull back the power to idle and stall warning. Buffeting and stall. Full power, flaps 20. Waiting for airspeed to build. Establishing a climb.
Traffic off your right, runway 30 clear for the option.
Number 2, we'll hold the traffic 30 clear for that.
VY, flaps full. And continuing the climb to 3,500. Oh, I veered off the heading a little bit.
Alright, let's make a 180 to Crystal Springs. There's traffic ahead climbing up. There it is.
What?
There's traffic, 12 o'clock. They're kind of going towards the coast to you. Alright, level off at 35. Alright, so that turn going, 30-degree bank. Let's do it one more time. It was way better than last time as well. Okay, you established spot on. You did everything spot on. Just the flap, instead of going 20, it went to 10. So watch for that.
Okay.
Okay, and then you veered. What's your?
Oh, sorry, you said 3,500.
3,500. Yeah.
Sorry.
The yaw to the right, just watch that.
Yeah.
What happened is when you reduced the power initially to 1500, you went to the right a little bit.
Okay.
So just prevent that from happening. When you reduce the power, the nose yaw's right.
Yeah.
So prevent that from happening, and then that just kept going off to the right.
Oh, the traffic is just landing there.
Okay.
Over the marsh. Okay.
All right. So let's just go ahead and make sure you covered those 2 points. Otherwise, it was your stall. You got the stall, buffeting, nose drop, everything was good.
All right, power 1500, flaps 10. Establishing a descent. And in white arc, I'm just going to go flaps full. Bugging my heading. I think I lost a little power right there. There you go. It's a little slow, this descent. I want to make sure it's good. pretend I'm an idiot. Pull back in the engine and pull up. Unsustainable. Stall warning. Buffeting. Motion controls. Stall. Full power. Flaps 20.
Carlos Tower, November 54 to Foxtrot 3200, descending, we have India.
Building up speed, flaps 10.
Traffic.
Report 7 plans, 64 to Foxtrot.
And VY flaps 4. Continuing my climb. Okay, that happened again.
Well, what happened again?
I was very careful to put, maybe I was mistaken, I put the flaps to 20 immediately. And when I think I may have accidentally put it to 10.
Oh, not on this one. You were fine.
Okay.
The only thing that you didn't do positively was establish climb before going flaps 10. That was the only thing. You called out the airspeed. You had a bit of a climb going, but what I was really looking for is you're holding the pitch below the horizon.
Yeah.
And then you transition to a climb pitch attitude.
Okay.
And that gives you a proper climb, right? I did not see that action.
Okay.
Got the speeds. Hey, VY flaps up. We were climbing at like 100 feet per minute or so.
But it wasn't explicit.
It wasn't an explicit, hey, here's a climb. And maybe the flap thing threw you off. But guess what? You set it up perfectly. You got the stall perfectly. You called out everything. You got the nose drop. You recovered fine. Everything was actually to private pilot standards.
Okay.
You stayed within 10 degrees of heading. That is important when you're demonstrating power off stall.
Yeah.
Because that shows that you are in charge of the yaw of the airplane.
Yeah.
But that was on the money. Just the tiny thing of the flap retraction.
Let's try one more time and see if I can get it right.
Flaps 20, build up airspeed, climb. I'm climbing, flaps 10, I'm still climbing, flaps up with the speed at VY. Alright.
My 180, I was looking for traffic.
I got it.
Flaps 10. Flaps 10.
Skyline 83 Lima, runway 30, set to take off.
White arc, flaps full. At 80, descent. And descending at 70, it's looking good. Pulling up. Get in the straight, buffeting. Full power, flaps 20, airspeed, climbing, flaps 10.
San Carlos Tower, Skyhawk, base flight 17 at 30, run up, ready for departure.
517 San Carlos, taxi up to hold short, run 30.
Taxi and hold short, 30, base flight 17.
And VY.
San Carlos Tower, Cessna 89458, 30, run up, ready to go.
Last 9 Delta Mike, free change approved. Cessna 89458.
Okay, my controls.
Your controls.
Okay, you're just, again, you're still kind of rushing through it. I don't know why. What's going on?
Okay, this one, I found myself doing the little banks and that distracted me. I don't know why, I was concentrated with like not yawing too much. And then I was like, oh shit, I'm doing that. And then like the nose fell and I was like, okay, it's like time for the other thing. But it kind of...
Okay, so here's what I want to do. Okay, I have controls.
Your controls.
Okay, I'm going to do the stall, I'm going to recover, but I want you to verbally tell me at what point to do what.
Okay.
And I want you to do the flap retraction, okay? And I want you to see what it takes to do a flaps 20. Because in this one, you went flaps 10.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
You ready to do that?
Yeah, I'm ready to do that. Yeah.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Do the stall, recover.
Yeah.
And then in the recovery, I want you to verbally tell me when to start climbing.
Yeah.
On this one, when you said flaps 10 and you did the action of flaps 10, we were descending. You established a climb attitude, but you have to wait for a second to start climbing, right? Because you're descend. So it's not just attitude, make sure you're climbing before you go flaps.
You are following his midfield downwind.
Looking 64 to Foxtrot.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Alright. Back, flaps 10. Quite dark full flaps. Alright, there you go. Stabilize descent.
Yeah.
642 Foxtrot.
There we go, power idle.
12 o'clock, 1 mile, it's 800 feet, extending downwind.
Still negative contact, Fort Fox.
Power warning.
That's 458, runway 30, lap and wake, traffic downwind.
All warning.
Final plate, 3045.
Buffeting.
3517.
Full power, flaps 20.
Okay, there's flaps 20.
Airspeed.
Okay, what should I do next?
Switching up. Pitch up.
And then see it takes a second.
Now we have climb,
now
flaps 10.
Now 42 Foxtrot, turn left, suggesting 120.
Now accelerate till with VY.
That's fine, I did approaching 70.
Flaps up.
642 Foxtrot, roger that.
Got it?
Yeah. So the problem is that I expect, I don't know why, but I was looking for the notch, but the notch only exists at 10. And so I was bringing it up to 10.
To the notch. Okay.
So in reality, I have to just move it a little bit.
It's a little bit,
yeah. Okay, I think I got it.
I've done the same thing.
Yeah?
Yeah, the notch is, the way it's done is kind of stupid.
Maybe the notch used to exist at 30, but it's gone. Because at 20, because I can feel a little bit.
It looks like it's consumed.
It's consumed, it's degraded. Okay, your controls.
My controls.
Your controls.
We don't have room to do another one going forward. I'm just going to turn around.
That sounds good.
San Carlos Tower, Skyhawk 1361, Mike, Coyote Hills.
Skyhawk 1361, Mike, San Carlos Tower, report to cement plant.
Report cement plant, Skyhawk 1361, Mike.
32 Victor, ready to taxi and hold short.
Bonanza 6232 Victor, San Carlos Tower, hold short, runway 30.
Hold short of 30, 32 Victor.
All right. I didn't see traffic there. I know that there is some right in front of us, but I don't.
It's pretty far away.
I have like the airliner in sight.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Let's not wait around then. Power 1500. Flaps 10.
Skyhawk 1361, Mike, you have traffic 1 o'clock, 2 miles opposite direction, Skyhawk 1400 climbing.
Looking for traffic 1361, Mike, and we also have Juliet.
Cessna 458, traffic just over Kaiser is a Skyhawk 500 feet, frequency change approved.
458.
All right, that's good descent. I'll bite a little slow. Okay. Flaps is full, let's go.
Skyhawk 61, Mike, traffic is going to be passing off to your right here in about 5 seconds, Skyhawk 1800.
Full, flaps 20.
Roger.
Accelerating. Establishing a climb.
Lima Road, 0 taxi kilo.
Climbing, flaps 10. And now accelerating and climbing back to 3,500.
Make sure you're really at 10, or you're kind of in between 20 and 10.
Am I not at 10?
No, it's between 10 and 20. There you go, that is 10.
Ugh.
That's fine.
52275.
And up.
Hayward at 900, inbound for landing, negative 80.
Cessna 52275, San Carlos Tower, report to sunken ship.
Repeat, 575?
575, report to sunken ship.
Okay, you got it. You got it on that one.
Yeah, it's just like, this control is like a little annoying.
275.
But you did it right. You went flaps 20, waited, got the airspeed, got the climb, then you did that flaps 10.
Okay,
all that was
I think I get it.
Okay, all right. Okay, so let's get on to simulated engine failure.
Let's do it.
So I have the throttle.
You have the throttle.
Okay, so look around you. Where would you land the airplane right now if you had an engine failure?
So right this second, there is like, definitely not on this side. There is like some fields over here. They don't look very promising because they're a little hilly, but they're better than nothing. There is some good stuff immediately underneath it actually. That looks pretty flat.
30 clear to land, Skyhawk 1361.
Okay, so you got a spot? Just let me know when you find a spot.
Yeah, okay, let's say I found a spot.
Okay.
It's that field right there.
I can't really tell from here right now, but as we get closer,
I got it.
I'll see. Okay, so here you go. Simulated engine failure.
Simulated engine failure.
Landing with information, Julia.
All right, first thing, checklist, got a mixture, throttle.
It's the first thing.
Well, first thing is glide to 68.
Cross over the 30 numbers for runway 30.
And I don't want to get too far from my spot, so I'm going to start turning.
Runway 30499 Quebec.
Hey, firm, I need you to cross over the approach end numbers. Cross over the 30 numbers.
Cross over the approach end, Quebec.
Bonanza 32 Victor, earlier left turn approved for traffic.
32 Victor, turn left.
32 Victor, contact NorCal Approach.
What's your spot again?
See where there is that semicircle?
16 tower, you on?
Yeah.
Alongside it.
That's you want a bigger spot than that. That's pretty tight.
Tower.
Oh, really?
Can you see a bigger spot around here?
Juliet landing.
Last year, traffic.
Not really. Like down there is that, but like it's kind of hilly.
It's not that bad. It's better. That's better than landing in a very tight spot that might be flat.
Okay.
That tiny bit of hilly is not going to hurt you.
Okay. So I'm going to head towards it, and then I'm going to start circling over it.
Tower, Skyhawk, Bay Flight 16, 2000.
Bay Flight 16, Skyhawk Tower, safe position. Lane 18 Lima, expect about 10 minute delay, multiple inbounds.
Interchange, Bay Flight 16.
2,500.
275, do you have the airport?
275, I have the airport.
What's our simulated key position altitude here?
So you have to figure that out. So
in terms of like actually noise reduction, I don't know if I should get like really close to those houses.
Yeah, we're going to stay 1,000 above.
1,000 above sounds good. Okay.
What do you think is 1,000 above?
I was thinking 1,500.
Flight 16's over 101.
You're going to clean it?
Interchange.
No, just a throttle for a second.
Break up your approach and proceed out to about a 5 mile, 3 mile final strand approach for spacing. That's a 5499 Quebec.
Go ahead, 9 Quebec.
Okay, so we're over the point.
3 mile final, straight in approach.
You want a left downwind, right?
By 16, Tank House, give me 1 right 360.
1 right 360, Bay Flight 16.
Just a 61 Mike, taxi to parking.
Taxi to parking, 61 Mike.
9 Delta Mike, confirm your altitude.
I have 1,000 feet to go, and I think I can start turning now. I am at 68.
9 Delta Mike, right.
Just show me your touchdown spot at 1,000 AGL.
That's about 2.5 miles left base.
Delta Mike.
9 Delta Mike, he's at your 1 o'clock, 600 feet.
First tower, Cessna 646, go to Whiskey, ready at 30 left.
I'm too high.
Alright, so go wings level. So this was a beam. Alright,
this is a beam.
Let's go around.
Full short number 250, and we're doing
and pitch up for a good climb.
Roger, sounds good.
Get away from these homes.
9 Delta Mike, runway 30, clear to land. You got number 2, follow Cessna 1 mile final.
Cessna 1 mile final, number 2, Diamond Delta Mike.
I get to do a VX climb for once.
Flight 16 at 360, just...
Make sure you go mixture rich and throttle for, right? So I'd lean the mixture because you were at idle for so long.
Why was the mixture leaned? Oh, you leaned it.
I lean it. For simulated engine failures, I don't want it to be mixture rich and idle for that long. Okay, so my controls.
Your controls.
Okay, so you saw how close you ended up to the field?
Yeah.
You want to get more spacing.
Okay.
Remember your downwind is about half, at least half a mile to 3/4 to 1 mile. So what would be 1 mile? 1 mile would be further off to the right.
Yeah.
Maybe not 1 mile, but at least half to 3/4 mile. So you get enough space on downwind to make a base and a final.
Yeah.
You were so close that you wouldn't have had space for a base and a final. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Maybe if I had been lower, I would have been closer. Like no, not even.
What happens is when your engine is idle,
Yeah.
and you start making those tight turns, it becomes very uncomfortable.
Yeah, it actually did.
Right? So you don't want that to happen. So make sure you give yourself enough space. Make it look like a regular traffic pattern the best you can.
Okay.
Okay? All right. So you got one thing you said is first thing something. First thing is pitch for best glide.
Pitch for best glide. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You already had your spot, so you turned towards it. That's good. You the altitude would have worked out fine. It was just you were too close.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I know you were pointing at stuff, but you didn't go through it. So what I like verbally say it out loud. So I want you to verbally say things out loud.
Okay.
Okay. So mixture full. Fuel setup both. Fuel shut off valve in. Mixture rich. Throttle.
Fuel pump.
Fuel pump max. Okay. I want you to say those things.
Sure.
And then I want you to get to a point where you can do the full procedure. So get to the checklist, verify everything is good. You've got through everything. And then secure the engine if you're unable to restart. And then the communication piece is the last. If you don't get to it, not a big deal. But it's part of the procedure is talking 7700 and declaring an emergency.
Okay.
I want you to hit those points.
Yep.
If you're not able to get the comms because you have to fly the airplane, that's fine.
Yep.
Checklist, again, if you can't get to it, absolutely that's fine, but I want you to try and get to it.
Okay.
All right, let's climb back up to 3500, your controls.
My controls.
Your controls, and we're going to try it one more time.
My test part to be a Juliet.
Gonna continue a spiral climb.
Yeah, that's fine.
Taxi to run up there at the 30.
5 runway 30, run up here, taxi to be Juliet. Go ahead and join up on Juliet.
Taxi, run up there via Juliet for 275.
You said 35, 36? 35, okay.
516 traffic off your right, about half a mile final skylight. Flight 16 tower. Flight 16.
Say again, Flight 16?
Flight 16, number 2, following traffic, half a mile final runway 30, clear to land.
Number 2, following traffic, clear to land, Flight for 30, Flight 16.
Alright, my throttle. Do you want to pick the same field or do you want to see if you can get another field?
Same field works just fine. I don't know where it is relative to me right now. So it's kind of a tough choice.
Here's your hint. Your best options are these open areas by SLAC. So wherever you see these brown areas, these are your best bets. Otherwise, it's trees, buildings, all of that stuff. So,
are you trying to tell me you want to land uphill?
No, slightly uphill over here is not going to kill you.
No, it wasn't like your dream. I think it's down there, right? Like we're overflying the paths that we were. Okay.
Taxi to parking via.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, ready.
Alright, simulate engine failure.
Alright. Pitching for best glide.
You know where your field is, right?
Yeah, it's immediately like right there.
Actually 12 o'clock, it's on there. Field that we were using was right on our nose.
Okay.
If you want, you can angle to the right a little bit, you'll get it in sight.
Okay, well, we're wasting time here. So, procedure, well, we are at 68. Field both, field cutoff and mixture throttle.
Level. Do you see your field? Off to your left.
Affirm.
Now you can do your circle and do everything else.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got those
throttle, fuel pump, magnetos. I am right over here. My beam position is right over there. I'm gonna start angling for it, and then in the meantime, like,
taxiway Delta and taxi parking via Juliet.
Throttle. Engine failure, propulsion flight, airspeed 68, and this side.
Skyline 1483 Lima,
fuel shut off, valve is on, fuel pump switch, mixture is lean, throttle.
Right, close traffic. Thank you, 143 Lima.
Fuel pump, magnetos. I have, okay, engine is not starting. We're gonna secure it. Power out.
You have the checklist, so you can just go through it, continue it.
Cyclone 373 Tango Alpha.
I'm just going to clear the engine.
Taxiway Lima. Give way to the Cessna on taxiway Lima.
Alright, emergency landing without engine power. Seat backs must upright, seatbelt secure, airspeed is established. 78. Mixture idle cut off, fuel shut off valve pull off, flaps as required, standby battery switch is off. When landing is assured, master switch is off, cabin door unlatched, test down, tail low, and brakes apply heavily.
San Carlos Tower, Cessna 5,
okay, calling gonna CFR,
52275 San Carlos Tower, tech tip 2, hold short, runway 30.
7700.
Isn't there like an emergency? Oh, well that sucks. Somebody should have thought of that. I'm gonna turn back.
San Carlos Tower, Sirius 283, Charlie Delta inbound for landing with India 2000.
Make sure you pitch the nose down. You're going to get the stall warning otherwise. And you're banking and you're descending. You have to pitch it down.
Charlie Delta, San Carlos Tower, enter right base runway 30, reports the map.
Enter right base 30, reports the map plan, 3 Charlie Delta.
Skyhawk 52275 San Carlos Tower, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Our land is right there. We're going to open it up a little.
I would have turned a little earlier. You waited a long time to come back. I would have turned midfield over your landing spot and turned.
Wait, but I'm still too high. I'm still like 400 feet more than I should be at this position. I thought this was good.
Zero clears for the option with Lima.
So, right, let's go around.
Like from here, I could totally make that field, no?
Let's go around.
Going around.
Skyhawk 52275, remain outside class Bravo, frequency change approved, have a good day.
Thank you, have a good day, Cessna 275.
Alright, so what I was, just angle off to the left to prevent going towards the mountains a little bit. There you go, that's it.
I'm gonna climb in a spiral.
Okay, there's one traffic that is right behind us, so just if you spiral towards them, we'll be right in their face. So angle towards the right for the spiral, make it a right climbing spiral. Okay, so the point I was trying to make is, you were right about, hey, you reached midfield downwind at 1500 by going out and coming in, okay? You would have made that field, I'm not doubting that. What I'm trying to say is, try not to extend going further away and then coming back to hit your altitude.
Okay. So
hit your altitude by spiraling down, instead of going out and coming back down like a U.
Okay.
So turn right over your field and then circling if you're too high.
But
keep the circle going right over your position.
So the problem with that, at least that I had in the back of my mind, was that I didn't have enough energy to do another full turn.
Okay, so my controls.
Your controls.
So let me show you one just the way, because it's hard to kind of judge that, right?
Yeah.
So what happens is, if you were at like 2,500 feet, I think approximately, when you were over your field.
Yeah.
Or even higher, somewhere 2,500
like
to 3,000. You would have had enough time to make a full 360 back.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay, so let's kind of see how this works out. I'll just do it so you get to see it, because it's kind of hard to judge this, learn the judgment while you're doing it. So obviously you need to do it and learn, but is the field off to our left over there?
No, we're overflying it right now.
Okay. Alright, so simulate engine failure. Alright, now 68. Alright, ready? Here we go. It is right below us, right?
It is right below us.
Cirrus 283 Charlie Delta, number 2, flying fast on short final, running 30, clear to land.
Oh, you would do it this tight?
0, clear to land, 3 Charlie Delta.
You don't want to really go out too far, because on a certain day it might work out. On another day, with the winds are different, it may not work out.
Oh, that's a good point.
Okay, so you want to stay right above your field and keep evaluating. Hey, can I make it or no? And what it does is it gives you time around the approach area for you to look at stuff. Hey, are there power lines? What's the hill? What are the hills like? Whereas if you go out on the other end, you don't get to evaluate that at all. So that's the benefit of staying out here. And then what happens is if you see, hey, I'm a beam, what's my altitude? I'm at 2300. You think I can come back for another one?
Here? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the judgment.
I see.
Okay, so that's what I was trying to say. Is now you get to see this area. This is where you're going to be descending.
Yeah.
And you really want to have a good eye on this.
Okay. I guess I was just trying to replicate a pattern. And
so at this point, if you decide, hey, I don't have enough altitude, well, okay. Sometimes it happens that you're kind of in between.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, what you can do is just extend a little bit and start putting flaps earlier and then descend.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you don't have enough time to circle.
Yeah.
And then that gives you clearance from these hills, like right here.
Yeah.
Okay. And so I'm just going to turn it around. We're pretty high and there's nobody right below us.
373 Tango Alpha, 30 run-up area, ready for takeoff in sequence on 30.
You want it to be completely under control.
November 373 Tango Alpha, St. Paul's Tower, taxi up.
And have enough time to make things happen, right?
Ultra 30373 Tango Alpha.
From now,
we're pretty high still.
We're high, but you think with full flaps?
Oh yeah, you can slip it.
And you can slip it.
Skyline 143 Lima, St. Paul's Tower.
And you should be able to make it, right?
Yeah.
Hold control 304, landing.
Right, I'm not taking it lower.
No, that's good. Okay, that's good enough.
Skyline 6170 Sierra SLAC, 3000.
You got the idea?
I got it. In fact, the idea is to stay around and closer the key position than to like maneuver so that you will arrive there.
Yes.
I get it.
All right, straight in 3 miles.
In fact, this actually makes it easier.
It does.
700 and descending, 6170 Sierra.
Skylane 6170 Sierra, maintain your current altitude for now. Traffic at your 12 o'clock at 2000, about 2 miles going upbound.
All right, looking for the traffic. We'll maintain 2,500 at current altitude, 70 Sierra.
Good morning, San Carlos. News 2000, information Juliet.
Some houses around here.
Turn right about 10 degrees. Traffic 12 o'clock, 1 mile, 2,200.
Traffic's in sight, no factor.
I'm just holding 1500. There's a traffic above us that you would have climbed towards.
Charlie Delta, turn right when able, taxi to parking via Lima.
Parking via Lima, 3 Charlie Delta.
Skylane, correction, Tech 1, correction, November 373 Tango Alpha, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
373 Tango Alpha, taking off on 30 with a Coyote Hills departure.
Aircraft calling tower, say again.
Mooney 3490 November, sir. Coyote Hills 2100, information Juliet, full stop.
Mooney 3490 November, St. Carlos Tower. Enter right base 1830, reports the MEM plan.
Right base 30, reports MEM plan 90 November.
Skylane 6170 Sierra, report 3 mile final.
Report a 3 mile final, 70 Sierra.
Alright,
Air
controls,
is doing a Coyote Hills departure, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
30 clear for takeoff on Flight Lima. Right contact.
aircraft punch and cause ground shaken. Cirrus 2914 Yankee San Carlos ground, stand by here momentarily. Skyhawk 646 Delta Whiskey, no delay, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
30, clear for takeoff, no delay, Whiskey.
Skylane 6170 Sierra.
Don doing okay?
Yep, I'm good.
30, clear to land.
30, clear to land, 70 Sierra.
November 373 Tango Alpha, keep the KNBR tower off your right wing, then proceed on course.
We'll keep KNBR on right, proceed on course, 370 Tango.
Cirrus 2914 Yankee, what's your position on the airfield, and would you like a Woodside or Hillsdale departure? Cirrus 2914 Yankee, San Carlos ground, runway 30, run up area taxi via taxiway Lima. Skylane 1483 Lima, early crossing approved.
160 Lima.
Cirrus 2914 Yankee, squawk is 0375, NorCal is 135.65. November 373 Tango Alpha, remain outside class Bravo, and frequency changes.
Traffic.
Good day.
Frequency approved. Have a good day as well.
Oh, is that our reflection?
Yeah.
Skylane 1483 Lima, start your base turn, runway 30, clear for the option.
Start turning base 30, clear for the option, lot 40 Lima.
Alright, there you go, 3500.
Skylane 6170 Sierra, stay parking.
Kilo 1, right by the tower.
Actually, I wasn't.
Skylane 6170
What's that?
left on Charlie taxi.
I was at 3400 when I left.
Oh, that's fine.
Mooney 90 November, follow the shoreline towards KNBR.
Follow the shoreline, 230.
Okay.
Alright, ready?
Ready.
Mooney 90 November.
You know where your field is?
It's right underneath us.
Follow the shoreline on
Okay, simulated engine failure.
Simulated engine failure.
Mooney 90 November, follow the shoreline towards KNBR Tower.
Follow the shoreline to tower 90 November.
Mooney 90 November, traffic is at your 12 o'clock at midfield, right downwind for runway 30 at 800 feet, Cessna. Advise if you have them in sight.
Traffic inside 90 November.
Okay.
Mooney 90 November, follow that traffic.
Oh, fuel shut off and mixture,
Cessna 646 Delta
throttle,
Whiskey, number 2,
and
following
fuel pump
Cessna
on,
and short
and
final for runway 30, runway 30, clear for the option.
30 number,
work.
clear for the option, go to escape.
I'm gonna circle to the right just because I don't want to get too close to the mountains.
Sounds good.
All right. Engine failure.
Tower 93 November, here is the traffic 800 below me right now.
Shut off.
November,
Shut
below
off
you.
and
Follow that
mixture
traffic.
lean.
Thank you, 93.
Red, throttle full, fuel pump on, magnetos. Haven't forgotten anything. Engine it's not starting. Gotta secure it. Okay. Sit backs once to right. Airspeed established. It's a little fast.
Skylane 1483 Lima, turn left when able, runway 30.
Right, Maester idle cut off, fuel shut off valve is pulling off, magneto switch are off, flaps as required, the better switch is off,
Number 2, clear to 993 November.
and when landing is assured, master off, okay. Squawk 7700, call, Skyhawk Bay Flight 30, declaring Mayday, ditching
By SLAC.
By SLAC.
How many people aboard? 3. Who's aboard?
Oh, trivial on board. Okay, so we are still, thank you. We're circling a little fast. In fact, I'm going to open it up so that I arrive over my position, and then I still have some room to go back out and come back around.
123 Lima, taxi to parking via Juliet.
2000, I can definitely go for another round.
Watch your airspeed, look at that, 74.
1926 Foxtrot is at Stanford, 2,000 feet.
You arrest a lot of descent just by going at the correct speed.
That's better.
I-926 Foxtrot.
Kayak 646 Delta Whiskey, no delay, turn left on Charlie, runway 30, taxi via Kilo.
Turning left on Charlie, taxi via Kilo, Whiskey.
This has actually worked out better for a right downwind, more than a left downwind. You see that?
Well, I can definitely change into that. Let's do that instead.
Cessna 1926 Foxtrot, ident one more time, sorry about that.
I-926 Foxtrot.
Cessna 1926 Foxtrot, San Carlos Tower, make straight and runway 30.
Right, make a right turn towards SLAC and let's climb up.
3 mile,
okay.
3 mile final, 26 Foxtrot.
Skyhawk 646 Delta Whiskey, runway 30, taxi via Kilo.
Taxi to 30 Kilo, Whiskey.
Mooney 90 November, stay parking.
Going to the transient terminal first. Charlie would be okay.
Mooney 90 November,
that was a lot of tram.
left on Lima, taxi to parking via Lima, monitor ground.
Monitor ground, taxi via Lima, 96 November.
Alright, so on that one, you did most of the stuff pretty well. You pretty much had glide down pretty good. There was a little bit of time where you're going at 75, losing altitude. The thing I would change is set up your, think ahead and think about, you were making these right loops, and you kept going with those right loops, and then in the end that made the challenge of, hey, how exactly am I going to land here? Do you see in the end you were not exactly sure which way to go?
Well, because you told me like we could do it right downwind, so like I figured that could work just as well, but I was going to go, I mean I knew what I was going to do.
Okay, my controls. So what were you going to do?
I was going to terminate the turn that I was in.
Okay.
Keep going straight and then come back around.
Come back on the left?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I was trying to say is make that switch earlier when you're higher. Don't leave that switch for right in the end. If you want to make that loop back, make that loop back when you're at 2,500 feet rather than 1,500 feet. Okay, so that's what I was meaning by think ahead. If you know that's what you want to do, don't wait for the last minute, because last minute things can change. Okay, so make that happen earlier and then get on track for what you want to do. That's the only difference.
That makes sense.
Okay. Alright, you want to go back for landing?
Hell yeah. Let me just drink some Coke over here.
Yep. What I meant by saying the right downwind was, it was looking set up better for a right downwind. That's what I was saying.
I got it.
Okay, that's all. Alright, cool.
Alright.
All controls.
My controls.
All controls.
Okay. We are on 119.
What are you going to do first?
What am I going to do first? Level off? At 3,000 actually it looks like.
Okay, what else do you need to do first? Recall tower. What are the things we need to tell tower?
Oh, get the ATIS.
Cessna 1926 Foxtrot, you'll be number 1 on the 30. Control for clearance 10 minutes prior to taxi. NOTAM's multiple cranes up and San Carlos class Delta airspace, use caution. Taxiway mic is close between golf fingers and taxiway Lima. Runway 3012 VASCs are out of service until further notice. Rotating beacon is also out of service. Advise on initial contact, you have information, Juliet. San Carlos Tower information, Juliet, time 1947, wind variable at 3, visibility 10, sky condition clear, temperature 14, dew point 09, altimeter 3031. Next visual approach, runway 30 in use. All IFR aircraft contact ground control for clearance 10 minutes prior to taxi. NOTAM's multiple cranes up and San Carlos class Delta airspace, use caution. Taxiway mic.
Okay. Traffic below 7 o'clock. Okay. No, we're not even.
646 Delta Whiskey, UV number 2, flying Cessna on 3 mile final.
Turn up the volume.
Running 30, click for the option.
Number 2 looking for traffic, so go to Whiskey.
San Carlos Tower, Skyhawk, base flight 30, over SLAC at 3000, with information Juliet for full stop.
Bay flight 30, San Carlos Tower, ident.
Ident, base flight 30.
Bay flight 30, San Carlos Tower, cross overhead, air above 1,200 for a right downwind, runway 30, report overhead.
At or above 1,200, report overhead, base flight 30 for runway 30.
San Carlos Tower, Skyhawk, Bay flight 15, inbound over SLAC with Juliet.
Bay flight 30.
Traffic.
Traffic is at your 12 o'clock, 3,500 southeastbound, 1 mile.
Looking for traffic, Bay flight 30.
Bay flight 30, turn right about 10 degrees.
Turning 10 degrees, traffic in sight, Bay flight 30.
Lose altitude,
Aircraft calling from SLAC, say again.
QC is high. You need to descend.
Bay flight 15, San Carlos Tower. Make
so
sure
you get more altitude separation by lose
Straight in
descending.
930, report 3 mile final, Bay flight 15.
Right, checklist time.
Alright.
Traffic inside, first you go to Whiskey, we'll follow them.
Cessna 646 Delta Whiskey, roger. Follow that.
Descent
follow them, you'll be number 2, running 30.
Throttle control is required, missile control is rich, fuel control, fuel selector valve is on both, ATIS has been updated, altimeter has been set, flight instruments are indicating, and engine instruments all in the green.
Cessna 646 Delta Whiskey, Fable, start your base turn.
So we're pointing.
On base, you go to Whiskey.
We are 3 miles, and we have to lose about 1,000 feet.
Bay flight 15, you'll be number 3, flying Cessna, turning a 2.5 mile final for runway 30.
Number 3 on the 2.5 mile final traffic, Bay flight 15.
Bay flight 15, advise when you have that Cessna on a 2 mile final in sight, just a beam Kaiser Hospital.
Looking for traffic, Bay flight 15. Traffic in sight, Bay flight 15.
Bay flight 15, number 3, following that Cessna, runway 30, clear to land.
Number 330, clear to land, Bay flight 15.
And did you finish landing checklist as well?
Not yet.
Yep, let's get it done.
Flight detected, autopilot is off, landing light switch on, cabin power off, fuel selector is both, undercarriage we don't have, vector control is best.
Cessna 1926 Foxtrot, right on Charlie, Texas, parking via Lima.
Belts are secured.
Right on Charlie, Texas, parking via Lima, 26 Foxtrot.
Landing checklist is complete.
San Carlos Tower, Bay flight 14 over Victoria Hills at 2000, inbound with Juliet.
Flight 14, San Carlos Tower, enter right base runway 30, report cement plant.
Right base for 30 will report cement plant, Bay flight 14.
Bay flight 30, you'll be number 3, flying a Cessna on a 2 mile final for runway 30.
Number 3, looking for traffic, Bay flight 30, runway 30.
Traffic.
Cessna 646 Delta Whiskey, left on Charlie and runway 30, taxi via Kilo.
Okay, left on Charlie, the taxi via Kilo, Whiskey.
Bay Flight 30, number 2, following Cessna on a 1 mile final for runway 30, clear to land.
Clear to land, number 30, Bay Flight 30 is looking for traffic. That's number 1.
Yep, then we're at number 2. He updated, right? He's at number 2.
Okay. Power, 1500. Flaps 10.
Bay Flight 30, start your base turn.
Extended base turn, Bay Flight 30.
Did you say extending or starting? What did you say?
I think it's extending.
Bay Flight 15, left on Charlie.
You said start your base turn. Juliet. You turn fine.
Left on Charlie departing via Juliet, Bay Flight 15.
Bay Flight 15, monitor ground.
Monitor ground, Bay Flight 15.
Bay Flight 14 over cement plant.
Bay Flight 14, continue. Bay Flight 30, left on Charlie, taxi parking via Juliet.
Left on Charlie, taxi via Juliet, Bay Flight 30.
Cessna 646 Delta Whiskey, no delay, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
30, clear for takeoff, no delay, Delta Whiskey.
Bay Flight 14, traffic departing Cessna prior to your arrival, runway 30, clear to land.
30, clear to land, Bay Flight 14.
After landing checklist. Flaps off, mixture lean. 800, landing light on. Double checking. Flaps off. Takeoff position. Strobe, okay. Do we want to do close traffic or do we want to park?
Let's go to park.
Okay.
And we can get
I think he authorized me to
yeah,
exactly. Parking,
so you can go
I'll just go.
Yep.
Clear.
Job. I didn't do anything on that one.
Cessna 646 Delta Whiskey, runway 30, clear for the option.
Yeah, that felt like a discipline.
30, clear for the option, Delta Whiskey.
So it would be into the wind. It's coming from...
Oh! That's right.
Bay Flight 14, turn left when able, taxi to parking via Juliet Minor Ground.
Taxi to parking via Juliet, Bay Flight 14. Monitor ground.
I think we're in 8.
Oh, I thought we were 10. Alright. Shut off checklist. TLT is silent. Avionics off.